discussed few threshold based segmentation algorithms. Now we are going to discuss other algorithms which are more popular in segmentation type. So the first is gray connected, second watershed, third active contour, and fourth lazy snapping, the last one grab cut. See, before few years active contour was a big project, grab cut segmentation was a big project. Now as technology develops, MATLAB software, they in turn develop, and a big algorithm is converted into a single word command. So students of this generation, they can't understand, they can't imagine that active contour is it was a big project before 10 years or before 5 years, but presently at the latest in the recent years active contour is just a single word. So as future goes on, what you are seeing as a big project now will turn as a single word command in the future. Okay, so first we shall see gray connected. Okay, so gray, you understood the meaning, gray channel, and connected are nothing but you consider an image which is having many pixels. So pixels having similar values are connected together. That's called connected. So in MATLAB there is a separate concept named connected regions. So those connected regions are helpful to do the segmentation. Now we shall see the example of coding. So in this code I am going to explain with an example of rice image. I equal to I am read of rice image, display it. Next, j equal to gray connected I comma row comma column, and after doing connection I am just doing the overlay, I mean applying over that particular label again, I with respect to j. So I am running this code. You can see it's an image, the input image, this is the input image, and here the colors are overlaid again. So this is the IM overlay, which means the colors are superimposed on the image. Now we shall see the help of another example, which is nothing but the cameraman image. So you are quite popular with the cameraman image. I am applying the same code here. Okay, so now we are going to see the difference between what happens if you apply, or I mean before applying the algorithm what happens, and after applying the algorithm what happens. So here you can see we are getting the overlay only on this region, because this region is somewhat similar pixel values, but here they are not having similar pixel values. So regions which are not connected will be in the same gray channel format. Regions which are similar and connected, the colors are superimposed on that. Okay. So in this example, after discussion of this morphological operation, I will explain this watershed transform, because to understand this watershed transform you need to learn morphological operations. Okay, now we are going to see the active contour. So contour is nothing but, in the Nokia mobile you can see at the beginning there would be a snake game. So snake, initially it will be a single dot, that dot is considered as a seed. So initially a seed is laid. What happens in the snake game, after it finds its food it starts to grow. so that each stage is called as iteration. So on each iteration it starts to grow. Initially it appears in the seed point. The same way this active contour is also called as region growing technique. So initially it will be a dot, then for each and every iteration it starts to grow. So we have to mention in the code the final point, the final iteration point. Until that it will starts to grow. So let me see with the help of an example. This is the one of the most popular technique in segmentation. So input image is coins image, and for many images we are going to apply the mask. Mask is nothing but you consider a kerchief, so or any piece of cloth you are applying on that particular region in the image, so that is nothing but mask. Then based upon that mask we have to do segmentation. So here you can see, and any operation you have to declare initially with the zeros command. It means an empty matrix, then only you would be able to prepare the mask. Then you have to make few regions as value as 1. So the binary image, in binary image, zeros and ones. 0 means black, 1 means white. Next, based upon that mask you have to apply the active contour, and here we are mentioning the iteration number of iteration as 300. So this is the mask. Okay, let me type here as figure command so that you can able to understand the difference between the three images. So 4 images are there, and this is the input image. So here we are preparing the mask of equal size. So how to prepare mask means, initially you have to prepare a 0 matrix. In that 0 matrix, for that particular region you have to fill it with the value 1. Now we are applying the segmentation, we are applying the active contour. So we started to do iteration. So at the beginning of few, maybe consider 100 iteration, the image would be appearing like this, and after 300 iterations the image would be segmented like this. So consider the difference between input and the output. In threshold algorithm, when you apply the threshold algorithm, you would have seen that only this image, this object alone, there would be some difference, but in this active contour you can see it is perfectly doing segmentation of the entire objects, no matter what happens if the single coin has some, single object has some differentiation. So for higher applications it is better to use the active contour algorithm. And the next algorithm is nothing but, okay, the same active contour we are having another example. So this is the input image. Consider I am drawing a rectangle mask here. After drawing, I am doing the clicking. So after clicking you can see the segmentation is obtained. So this is the code. Here you can see we have iteration up to 200, and draw rectangle we are using label overlay command to get the color image.